Hello folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, I'd originally planned to go into the woodlands surrounding Dyrford village in search of both an ogre and dragon eggs, but I ended up having a very long conversation with Grieving Mother. And all we get when we click the character is chimes. The chimes are very important to her. There's a lot of depth to her. And I get the feeling we're going to be delving even further into her memories and just who she actually is in due time.
I'm here.
Before we go out into the wilderness, I'm going to do something I haven't been doing that I really should, which is getting a buff from a tavern. Costs a bit of money, but I feel like it'll be worth it, especially if it provides a significant combat boost. So, we'll head over and see what is available, and just how expensive it is.
Hello!
Still on your feet, eh? Let's see what rooms you have. Make sure you close your window if you're on the side facing Trigger's shop. Will do! Right. All of these last for 2 rests, except for that one that lasts for 1. Plus 2 dex, plus 6 damage reduction burn. Also might... You know, that one might be very useful considering we're probably going to be facing dragons. So, 120 copper to get a nice buff. We have Worm's Rest, Nesting Bonus.
I'm here.
With that attained, let's finally look at your inventory. Fine padded armor, a fine dagger, and a fine crossbow. We might have better. Let's see. No, we don't have better there. Do we have better... We have fine leather armor compared to padded. I feel like the... There's a part of me that wants to give you better stuff, but I feel like your attack speed's going to be important. Well, I could certainly hand you a magical cloak. That's the thing I can do. And I can also give you a hood. There we go. And there we go. Now you look incredibly sneaky.
I'm here.
With that done, we will leave. And we will head over the bridge on the other side of the village to new environs. I have been warned by someone not to venture too far away. Oh, there's a bunch of villagers here. And a house-hurrend guard. You people can't keep stonewalling us. I don't think they're stonewalling you. And you can't just barge into our homes. We told you she's not here. She might be here. I have a feeling there is where I might get some answers. But I want to eliminate all potential avenues of inquiry. Is there anything over here? No, but there is here. This leads to the Dyrford crossing. 4 hours? Let's go. We're probably going to be travelling about at night, which is not awesome. But what can we do? This is a big map. Let us save. And let us go sneaking.
I'm here.
What are your skills in terms of stealth, by the way? Stealth is 7! Ooh. A +1 for Cypher. Interesting. Interesting. You might as well stealth alongside Liren. Ooh. Hello, beetle. Okay, wood beetles aren't that dangerous.
Hey.
We've dealt with wood beetles before. We've dealt with them before. Right, go here, go here.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Indeed, right.
Indeed.
Arm yourself with that
Yes.
crossbow. And combat has started, bud! Kaboom!
Hey.
There is another one. Right. You start doing that. You start doing this.
Hey.
Activate that. Go forward. And there we go. So you start gaining focus. You gain focus when you attack. And I'd like for you to... I suppose we don't need that right now because wood beetles are pretty fragile compared to what we're capable of. But
Yes.
we can still... Oh, okay. We definitely don't need to use your abilities at the moment. But it's good to know that that's how they work. We'll take that. And we'll
Your
have
thoughts
you two
must flow deeply indeed.
move together.
Yes.
We'll keep our eyes peeled for reagents as we travel. Like that there. We'll grab it. And keep exploring about. I imagine there's going to be a bridge that gives us access to the southern part of the map. Oh, there's more there. Fantastic. There's also a deer. That's some Pilgrim's Crown. Pilgrim's Crown is useful. The river's here too. And there's this here. How do we get over? That's a question. Maybe there's a way down. There could be a shallow part. That's probably how. There'll be a shallow bit. Let's fast forward. You don't need to be sneaking for the moment.
Not
Now
so.
you need to be sneaking. We are entering into unfamiliar territory. And finding beetles.
Hey.
Alright, you five. Pop over here. Get ready.
Hey.
Your focus defaults
All right
at
then.
32, which is enough to cast some spells immediately. But not all spells. Ooh, we're slowly being spotted. Right. Go
Your
for it.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
How about this? That's a lot of damage right away. Back up. You fight there, you fight there. Let's cast some spells. I want to cast that spell against the spawning. I
Following
want
your
you
lead.
to start having at the here.
Yes?
You to blast here. That. And this will deal with you. Oh, didn't fully deal with you. So now you need to attack to gain more focus. That, so that you're attacking that spawning. That wood beetle's nearly gone. You could do that.
Following your
You
lead.
can attack here.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
And you can just fire your one there. That one's gone. Excellent.
Following your
Okay.
lead.
How may I help?
Attack this one now.
I'm here.
You're attacking here. Which deals a lot of damage. You could trip the spawning. Excellent. And this is almost done. We could summon some skeletons. You know, we're actually going to summon some distraction skeletons. It's been a while. You called? I did. Oh, turns out we weren't needed. Glad to be of service, though. Bye. And we grabbed some dank spores. Fantastic.
I'm here.
Okay, you two.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Back to exploring. Is there anything up here worth discovering? Well, there's a reagent. Reagents are always nice.
I'm here.
Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Okay.
I'm here.
We now need to go down here and see if we can locate a way across. This could be a way across. I see a felled tree
I'm here.
and running water. Alright, you two.
I'm here.
Cross over very carefully. Okay, the felled tree is not how we make the crossing. It's these stones. I wonder if these stones were placed here by... Ooh, a ruin. With a nook. And that nook contains goodies. Right. Move all of you here. And here is an elder wolf. Right, back up. Back up. Elder wolf is trouble.
Hey,
Need you to back up.
Following your
You're
lead.
not especially
Yes.
durable. So you want to be protected by Deer and Biscuit. We'll have at the here. You go
Hey.
back. You go forward. Because there's a lot of them. Okay. Okay, you're going to have to disengage. Oh, that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Okay.
What?
Going to need this here.
Yes.
You're going to have to start blasting.
Following your lead.
Start shooting here. I need you to... Dominated? No. I feel like... That's what we want.
How may I help?
And as I say, you blast there.
Following your
You
lead.
shoot here. And Biscuit needs to have it there.
I'm here.
You need to do... You're being... Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Yes.
A little bit of a problem. Okay, you're being swarmed. Not great. However, we could deal
Aye.
with these by having at the... Okay, you're going to have to help here. You're going to have to help. What do I want to do? Not that. That, however, will get all of them.
I'm here.
That hurts a lot. You, turn round. You need to help because there's a bit of an issue here. Okay, 25, that gives you the ability to use this. That's another one down.
Yes.
And you're at 3. We need the distraction skeletons right now. Just to protect Lyric. Excellent. We might as well help Idir now. That you will. So, you go back here.
I'm here.
You go here. Everyone else attack here. Except you. You, Cupid Skeleton, go over here.
That one hit true.
And there we go. That could have been bad. Don't underestimate wolves. They may be a relatively low-level opponent, but enough of them
Quietly now.
can deal some harm. And using one of Joris' spells, small price to pay for safety. Okay, what do we have here? We have some golden celery, some more golden celery, and this nook with a tiny bit of money. Excellent. Okay, start sneaking, catch up with
Yes.
Lirin, and we will clear out the rest of this area. Looks like the remnants of a defensive structure. Perhaps more parts of the keep that was destroyed some time ago. Maybe.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
They certainly flow. I can't speak for that. The South Curtain Wall construction has been completed. Right. What do we want to build now? We could build a bailey. We could build the tower. The West Curtain Wall. You know what? We have the coin. Let's build the West Curtain Wall. Provides the bailey with protection from forces coming from the west. Just slowly building all of the things that
I'm here.
strengthen Caird Nua. The stronger that place is, the easier it'll be to defend. The more taxes we can collect.
Hey.
And we need those taxes to favor the people
I'm here.
defending the place. Now, is there something hidden here?
Interesting.
Yes, there is! A potion. Won't say no. Okay. Up here we have more of the road, a deer. Idir is there, though. See what I did there?
Hey.
Heh.
I'm here.
Ooh, more reagents. If I were to head south, where would that bring me? I'm not going to go there. South goes nowhere. Okay, south goes nowhere. I can't go
Yes.
that way.
Would that your eyes did not see me so clearly.
Let's keep following here. Now I can use that to head to an island in the middle. Oh, that's not just any island. That's an island with tons of Zorip on it. Okay. Now,
Hey.
there is a choke point here that we can take advantage of.
How may I help?
What?
We'll go
Following
here
your
and
lead.
here and here. You back up. And we will ready ourselves to have at thee. Gotta be careful, because Zorib are pretty fast. Zorib are...
I'm here.
And the Zorib are not alone. Okay. Take out the priest. There's also a stone beetle here.
Hey,
Yep, we got shot.
Hey.
That's fine. Okay.
How may I help?
Move forward, move forward, move
Following your
forward,
lead.
move forward. I want you to unstealth, and I would like you to cast a... I'm gonna cast this.
hey.
Okay, against that Zorip, it's not gonna do very much, but it is gonna weaken them. Right.
What?
You're going to return fire.
Yes?
Yes?
You're going to save that ability. And I want you to just start shooting here.
Hey,
And this Zorip will not be long for this again. The
Hey.
Zorip's already gone. Excellent. And just need you to focus
Yes.
there. You might as well do this so that we do that. And now it's time for this. 1, 2, and this won't be a very long encounter at all. There we go. Zorip's skirmisher gone. That foe's gone. And in a moment, you're also going to be gone. We can just
Following
have
your
you
lead.
attack here,
Your thoughts must flow
attack here.
deeply indeed.
and just like that, we are
here.
done. Excellent.
I'm here.
Not a difficult fight, but again, shouldn't underestimate it. So,
Quiet.
what else is here? The answer is a little bit of loot. This and this. You stand within what looks to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue lies before you. Let's examine it. Only the broken legs and feet of the sculpture remain. Long grooves alongside it suggest it could be moved. Near the base of the statue, you discover a skull carved into the stone. Let's examine the skull. A skull is carved into the stone in intricate relief, its mouth agape. Peering closely, you notice a rusty keyhole between its jaws. We will pick that lock. After several attempts, you realize the rusted lock is beyond the skill of both you and your companions. Ooh. I could maybe get some skill if I went to Caed Newer. I could maybe do
I'm
something
here.
with that. I could also use a hammer and chisel to gouge a hole near the statue. Let's try that. You chip away at the base of a statue. By the time your arms are numb from the rigging hammer blows, you've scratched out a hole just wide enough to fit 3 fingers. Air whistles through the gap, but whatever's on the other side, you won't be able to dig your way through it. Could we push the statue? The pedestal appears to be several hundred pounds of solid stone. You consider who would be best to push it. Idir? Idir pushes the statue, arms shaking and feet scrabbling for leverage. It doesn't budge. Durance? Nope. Well, they're both tired now. That's a shame.
Yes?
But we do know there's something over there that I'd like to get to. There might be a key.
Quietly now.
There might be a key. But I don't know where it is. And when we come back, folks, we will try our best to find it as we continue to explore about. If all else fails, we can go back to Caed Newer once these buffs expire, rest, come back with higher mechanics, and see if we can open it that way. If all else fails, we'll hope upon stumbling across that key. That is, of course, presuming we don't find a key.
I'd be glad to.
Let's hope we do. Also, it's slowly becoming day. Maybe it took that long to try. It might have. It very much might have. Also, I could have gone that way to get over. Fair enough. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications, as next time we keep exploring this area in search of the ogre and the eggs. This deer sees us. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.